Welcome. Welcome to Sue's University of Life here on YouTube. My name is Sue Gaskell Barlow. I'm a life coach and many other little titles, and today is no exception in wanting to share some lovely moments with you, my audience. People often ask me, why do you do what you do here on different social medias? So if you've not listened to me before, what exactly do I do? Well, I turn up and I share. I share life's experiences, situations. I help people with life skills. I've gone to hell and back on this journey called life, with spirit, having a human experience. And we're here to learn lessons, and I've learned lessons in abundance. And people say that they like some of the things I have to say, and it certainly helps them. For instance, why do you say yes when you want to say no? Now there's a question. And I went and learned and gained qualifications to be able to teach adults about different topics, and that was one of the topics. Why do you eat when you're not hungry? There's another great topic. And of course, we're very complex and there's lots of different reasons. And I invite you to join me, subscribe and join me on this platform. And the reason to join is if you're interested in self-awareness, self-development, if you actually want to learn and ask yourself those questions and many, many more. For instance, if your relationship with yourself, for example, a low self-esteem stops you from being the person you were meant to be, I can support and help you understand that. And your relationship with yourself will determine any relationship you have with anyone else. So we have to learn to love ourselves. It's not a gooey love, it's an acceptance, an awareness, and a desire. Our emotions is we desire to be the very best we can be. That means looking at your programming, looking at some of the things that you say to yourself in your self-talk, and seeing if you're actually telling yourself the truth, or if in fact there are things that you could change. And having the option to change is the most exciting thing you'll ever learn. It was great 20 odd years ago when I found out that I wasn't the voice in my head, that I didn't have to be there for everybody else, that I could actually have a voice, and that I could begin to let go of irrational fears, irrational guilt, inferiority complex, and insecurities that led me to a life of being subservient. And it's a really tough thing when you have a breakdown and you have to start, instead of pointing the finger and saying it was because of this and because of that, it's a real wake-up call if you start questioning, well, instead of saying it's his fault or her fault or blaming yourself, that you can actually start asking why you do what you do. And if it's not working, then why? What's your part to play in things not working? You know, you might have a job you don't like and you continue going because of a fear of ... You might want to tell somebody the truth in a not an unkind way, just to say no, because you really want to start looking after you and you don't know how to do that. Well, that's the joy if you join and have a look at some of the lives, because there are so many new skills new opportunities waiting for you. There's a whole world outside of blaming yourself and self-sabotaging. And we're not our behaviour. We're genuinely pure, loving energy, in spirit and in heart. We've just learned some silly behaviour that once we're ready to let go, accept and process things and learn new skills, that you really can be the person you were meant to be. You can stay the kind, loving person you are and learn new skills so that you have a voice and that you can join people on the journey and be equal. We've all got different skills and yours are waiting to be realised. So if you're not living your dream, then there's lots and lots of choices out there. All you've got to do is say, okay, I do want to find out. I am going to learn, and I'm going to learn now. If you'd like to have a look at the website, my website is www.susuniversityoflife.com. All S's and all lowercase. Subscribe. There's my email. Subscribe on YouTube. Have a look at the hundreds of videos and have a little look in the shop, because there's lots of things there that you might want to take advantage of. And most of all, and especially if you eat when you're not hungry and you've got an eating issue, there's a course there that you can join me on, and for a very small amount of money, 10-week course, an hour, 10 one-hour sessions, you can resolve issues around weight forever. Don't ever try and fill an emotional hole with food. It just won't work. It's not the right place to go. Okay, remember you matter. Thanks for joining me. And this is Sue Gaskell saying bye for now.